Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So we do have the full celebration info for physical Rose celebration over on the JP side of the game. Now I did wait kind of like the entire day to talk about this, just in case they put in some surprise news in here or something happened. This will be starting later tonight, I believe, when Goku Black actually does drop in the game. It should be tonight. 11 a.m. Oh, this is just when the news was updated. His banner starts, at 4 a.m. tonight. So, first of all, we got some login celebration, like login and rewards. You got some missions. You got your classic login stuff. Then we have the Dokkan Fest banner, which obviously we can clearly tell. I don't know why it brings up a different banner entirely, but we can clearly tell is going to be a different kind of banner than what Global got with the actual featured trunks on it. Now, I made a video yesterday talking about how it was kind of weird that this Trunks was just MIA on Global. And then they tweeted out this morning that he's just going to be coming soon, I guess. I don't know if he's just going to be thrown into the unfeatured pool or anything, but they did tweet out his information in his super tag. So it is kind of weird that they just kind of threw him there. I don't know what they're doing with him on Global, but we do know that he is coming to Global, so don't worry, Global players. You can get this mid unit if you wanted him. He's exclusive to Time Travelers, which is a dead team entirely, so you never know. Maybe you'll use this guy, maybe you won't. I don't know how you're even going to be able to get him properly, but he will be there somewhere. I hope for the love of everything that is wholly on Global that he is not added as another banner character on the Frieza banner to make it 8 featured characters instead of 7, because then that would just shaft the Frieza banner. I don't think you should be summoning on it anyway, but, it is what it is. But it also has Goku Black, which did get a technical change. Now, Goku Black, people are calling this a buff, but it isn't really a buff because he could always do it. It was just worded weirdly in his passive. And this is effective on both Global and JP, so if you have Goku Black on Global, this doesn't it's not like you're not going to be getting this change for him. They essentially changed the wording of Goku Black to say, let me see if I can pull this up. It should be translated by now. Okay, it's not for some reason. We literally have... He was Global first character. Why is he not translated? But anyway, as this stands, right, it currently says this is what it had in game. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 5 times in battle. That was for some reason listed as once per turn, but it's not. If you manage to hit a 10th attack, you will do another additional super attack. It is going to proc no matter what every single time you hit 5 attacks in battle. So that was just the technical change. People just now know that he's able to do that. And I think that is important. If he does hit all these, and now it might be a variable change that they might have to update, but he is able to do over 10 attacks in a single turn. More than likely, if they're all normals, it's not going to amount to too much damage. But if they're super attacks, this guy is literally one-shotting any boss in the game by the 10th attack. So if it even gets to that point, they're going to die. But I do think that that is an important change for them to make because it allows Goku Black to be a bit more coherent in his actual passive. But let's just go ahead and keep talking about his celebration here. Next up, we have a Super Bosses category banner. Now, we already know from Global that SDR Kefla is the EZA of the celebration. She's even listed farther down in the celebration info. But my theory was correct that physical Goku Black will be super EZAing during this celebration, which is really goddamn cool, because if you've been listening at all to what I've been saying about physical Goku Black, this guy, not only is he sharing 6 out of 7 links with the physical Rose, he is also potentially going to be a rainbow orb changer for him as well as supporting him. So he is literally going to be his best linking partner by far, the only other one being probably Merge Zamasu, depending on how, what kind of event you're in. But this guy is going to be ridiculous next to Physical Rose, and I'm really excited for that. Of course, we have his Dokkan event as well as the Dokkan event medals that you're going to be able to get easier for his Dokkan event itself. Nothing too crazy there out of the ordinary. We do have the ability to grab these weekend Dokkan summon tickets. There's going to be 42 of these tickets that you're going to be able to use on this new weekend summon banner, which does actually feature the new physical Rose. So there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be getting physical Rose completely for free from these summon tickets, which I do think is quite good. There is also a regular ticket banner that has LRs and stuff on it. This is already live in the game. I don't know when this one's going to drop. Oh, actually, it's 11 a.m. on the 31st. Okay. So that's when you're going to be able to get those. You're going to be able to get these the entire celebration. It's going to last all the way until the 28th. Where you're going to be able to collect these weekend banner tickets. Again, so hopefully some of you guys get lucky out there. You get physical rose. If you do, pog. If you don't, it is what it is. This is probably the only time I would recommend summoning for physical rose. I personally like him a lot. But unless you are a big like Goku Black fan, I don't recommend summoning him with stones, especially with Tanabata coming up. So I would say just try to see if you can get him from these weekend Dokkan tickets. If not, then it is what it is, right? The Resurrection F original story is going to be updated into a Dragon Ball story mode. So they're going to be now basically completely uplifting it. It's going to get a support memory as well as a free-to-play Krillin. The Krillin is like, okay, his actual passive reads really good, but his stats are just way too low to make use out of them, so it's a bit unfortunate. We are getting the EX missions that are, I believe, for the Goku Black Red Zone stage that Global did get when Goku Black initially released. We have a new battlefield coming up, which should be able to net us a couple more battlefield currency to maybe either EZA one of the characters or pick up another copy of GT Cell Frieza, whatever you want to do. You're going to have another go at battlefield here. Remember, it is the new battlefield on JP, which is a bit harder than the past one. It is what it is. You got the sale, which is already up and available, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, this drops at 3 a.m. Should be good. It lasts until the 15th, so do expect a Part 2 LR roughly around the 15th, 16th. That's just when it should be coming. We got an EZA support campaign, which is essentially going to refund your EZA Zenny that you spent, as well as giving you the medals to EZA, all the sub EZAs from the Kefla EZA, which is Tech Caulifla, STR Kale, Int Hit, and Int Vados. Those are all the 4 characters that are going to be sub EZAing from this celebrations sub EZA. So all of them are pretty solid. I like Int Hit a lot, actually. He's really, really solid on the Super Bosses team. It's just he doesn't really link well. And STR Kefla is obviously really, really good. It is nice for us JP players to finally use her in post 9th anniversary content. Her Dokkan vent is going to be up the entire time that we are able to farm it up. Again, Elder Kai banner ends around the 14th, 15th. Expect the LR then. We're getting another Super Battle Road stage. I don't know what Super Battle Road stage this is going to be. Is this going to get us the end of the support memory or not quite? Oh, no. It should start actually a new support memory. Because we just finished the Android and Earthling one, so we should start getting a new support memory. So we'll be able to see what we're going to get from that. There's also going to be a new Extreme Super Battle Road stage. Is this the final stage of the EZA support memory? I'm not sure either. No, not even close. We still have 2 more after this one before the Goku family support memory EZAs. This UI Goku Dokkan event is going to be up the entire time. On Global, they had a burst mode for UI Goku, so that's probably why this is up. We're getting a second stage of the territory enemy event. Now, the first stage of this really isn't that hard. It's literally like a tutorial for the domain mechanic. So I'm not entirely sure what this is going to look like. But it is nice to get a new stage of it. Hopefully it's hard. We get another different kind of content. And then a bunch of free-to-play events are coming back, as well as a new support memory boost. I don't know which support memory it's going to boost, because I don't know if Global had a unique support memory boost as well. But it's just a bunch of these free-to-play stages are coming back to help you beat that support memory boost stage. So overall, a lot of good stuff here. The Goku Black celebration on Global was legitimately good. It had missions, it had a bunch of EZAs, it had a bunch of characters. It's just that people kind of soured on it because Goku Black himself wasn't like the peak and pinnacle of everything, and of course, like there really wasn't a whole lot to use the characters on because they're post-9th anniversary characters on pre-9th anniversary content. But now that we're going to be able to get even more content for the celebration, as well as being able to use these characters finally in 9th anniversary content, I think things are going to look a little bit better. Remember that this will have a Part 2 LR and also physical Goku Black's Super EZA. I think it's going to be a good celebration. Do let me know if you guys are going to be summoning for Goku Black. Again, I do highly suggest to not summon on his actual stone banner unless you are a Goku Black fiend, like I kind of am sometimes. But instead of doing that, just use their Dokkan weekend tickets. Hope you get him. If you don't get him, it's okay. He'll return on a better banner, I promise. But that's pretty much it. Again, do let me know if you guys are going to summon for him in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.